So the first stitch we'll start with today is the bullion knot. So what we will do is we come up from the back, we've knotted our thread, and we're going to come forward to point B. So we've come in at point B, and then we're coming back just next to point A. And I'm now going to take my thread and wrap it round and over the needle 6 times. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's 6 there. Basically, the wrap of the thread needs to be the length of the gap between A and B. So you don't want to pull it really tight, but you've got to be able to sort of push the needle through it and the eye of the needle. So I'd recommend not too big an eye on your needle, or that's the same sort of thickness as the shaft of the needle. If it sort of sticks out, it's going to be really hard to push through this wrap of stitches there. So I've wrapped over my needle 6 times, and now what I'll do is I then pull my needle through those stitches. You can see here I'm holding on with my thumb and forefinger to guide that through. And then what you're doing is with your nail, thumb and nail, you can sort of slide those stitches down and pull them back. And then we just take the needle in to that point B again to anchor it. This is quite a tricky stitch, I'd say, to get used to. So I'll go over it again here. So I come up at A, go in at B, and just bring my needle up next to that point A. And I'm just going to wrap over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Again, not too tight, sort of ease it down the needle. And then I sort of hold the stitches with my thumb while I push the needle through and ease that eye of the needle through like that, whilst pinching the wrap of the stitches till the thread's nearly pulled all the way through. I then start to pull it over towards this way to where it's going to lie down over. So you sort of ease it down and then pull it over to the right towards point B. And then I'll take it in at that point to get it to lay flat. So one more time on the video. Up at A, over to B, come up next to A, leave the needle in the stitch like that, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And sort of keep my thumb to sort of hold them flat whilst I ease the needle through, and then pinch with my thumb and forefinger to slide it down. And then when I get to this point here, I just keep sliding down with my thumb and forefinger and start to bring the stitch over to the right. So you just have to be careful at this end of the stitches that they've not sort of unwound or gone loose as you're sort of pulling the stitches down, otherwise you end up with sort of a bigger end than at the left there. So I've sort of slid that down, and now I just anchor it by taking the needle through to the back there.